So the beautiful, talented Halle Bailey let DDG gaslight her again. And it really needs to be the last time. Because even though she didn't value herself enough in her relationship with DDG, she better stand on business when it comes to baby Halo.
Watching Halle Bailey find out that DDG doesn't respect her wishes about Halo, when he already proved he didn't respect her.
Honey, were you surprised?
So for those of you who don't know what happened, basically earlier this week, Halle put out a X post saying, "Hi everyone, she just wanted them to know she's out of town. She didn't approve of her baby being on the stream tonight. She wasn't told or notified, and she's extremely upset to have her baby in front of millions of people. She's his mother and protector and saddened that she wasn't notified, especially when she was out of town." She was absolutely right as far as baby Halo not being in a safe environment, not being protected when it came to being live in front of millions of people. Now, unfortunately, she came and she put this on social media and left it to the millions of others who don't operate in wisdom, who are out here making all kinds of silly decisions, who are letting the spirit of foolishness that's pervading this earth guide their actions. So she let them comment on, what what her decision was, how she felt, because what she tried to do was elicit backup or sympathy in what was a personal issue between her and DDG. And that backfired on her, because a lot of people are operating on this spirit of foolishness that is so pervasive in this earth. They don't see what the actual ramifications are. They can't even see. There's no discernment. There's no distinctions. They can't delineate between one fact and the next, or they don't understand the implications of certain things. So they kept bringing up the fact that, Halle puts up these pictures of Halo all the time. He's on her videos all the time, and DDG has him on his videos all the time. What is she talking about? She just wants to be a better baby mama and police what DDG does with his child when she's not there. She needs to sit down. That is not the case in this. Halle may not even understood exactly why she did not feel that her child was safe in this scenario, but there is a complete difference between carefully curated photos and uploaded videos and having your baby on a live stream where millions of people have access to him because they know exactly where he is at a particular point in time. Now, Kai Cenat, he is this huge streamer, millions of subs, and right now he's doing what's called a subathon. For the entire month of November, he is online. He's basically streaming live the entire month 24/7, and he put out all of these commercials, these things to promote it. You have Kim Kardashian doing a promo for him. He has all of these celebrities coming in. Kevin Hart was on there with him a couple times last month. Drewski comes on, Quavo comes on. All these people are coming to this man's house, and these people, they have connections and ties with certain things that we may not know about. We don't know what happened with Takeoff. We don't know what happened with things that went down with Kevin Hart and his friend and that whole tape thing. We don't know what is going on in these various people's lives. Now, from the stuff that went down with Diddy and that has been coming out lately, we know it's a lot of mess going on that people may have felt compelled to involve themselves in because they wanted to get a certain place or they wanted their dreams fulfilled. But the point is, we don't know these people. Halle does not know these people. She may rub shoulders with them or be in that same industry, but she doesn't know these people. And to expose a 10-month-old child to the things that could go on in situations like that is not a wise thing to do, because not only that, there are no adults present there. And I know you're going to say, oh, these are grown men, these are men in their mid-20s or whatever. Yeah, like I said, there are no adults there. These guys, they may be in their mid-20s, they may be making money, paying mortgages, getting what they need to get for all that. That does not give them wisdom automatically. They are still operating off of a child's mentality. All they do on these live streams is play pranks. When DDG went over to that live stream with baby Halo, one of the first things they do is do a prank on NLE Choppa, who was coming over there. So Kai and DDG were supposed to do this fake argument where they were trying to make NLE Choppa think that they were getting ready to come to blows. They put on this whole, big show about being mad at one another, slamming out the room. DDG and Kai go into another room where they're loud bangs coming from inside that room. Now at this point, Halo is somewhere else. He's down somewhere. I don't even know where he was. But DDG, the father, the one who would have I guess the most concern, or the one who would be looking out for his child, was not with his son. He's in here playing this silly prank, making loud noises in a room with another man, and basically trying to get someone else to think that something's going down while the baby is way away from him. Who knows who's actually looking after the baby at this point in time. So that's one of the things they did. Another time later on, there was like someone banging on the door during that same visit when DDG was there. Someone just started banging real loud on the door at Kai's house. Kai was like, he doesn't know what it is. Who is that? What is that? What's going on? DDG at this point has Halo in his arms, and he's like, come on, get me out of here. My kid is in here. I gotta get out of here with my kid. And it's like the foolishness to expose a child to glass breaking sounds and just all this disruption, that this baby is just popping his little head around looking like, oh my gosh, what's happening? That is foolishness to have a 10-month-old subjected to that. And that's not even the tip of the iceberg. You have the fact that Kai has been the victim of swatting, and it's not just in the past. Like 2 days before DDG showed up with Halo, Kai's house had been swatted 3 times in a row. So police officers coming in there with weapons drawn in this man's house just 2 days prior to DDG showing up with Halo. That is ridiculous, a ridiculous environment to have a 10-month-old child in. And especially when you have this man interacting with strangers online. These are complete strangers, talking to them, giving them suggestions, all kinds of weird stuff. What should I do? Oh, do this. Oh, do that. You have these people having access to where your baby is. That is not a safe situation. Look at what happened with PnB Rock. He went on live, and next thing you know, he's gone. Those types of things are not safe for a child. So that's the difference between live streaming and having a carefully curated image or videos that have been uploaded and edited before they were uploaded to basically showcase your child or whatever. That's the difference. Now, instead of people understanding that, they went in on Halle. And then Halle, I guess she felt some kind of way about it. Maybe she talked with DDG because everyone wasn't supporting her like she thought they would in this situation. And DDG comes out later on with this, oh, don't be hard on Halle. I'm going to support her because she's given me my baby and I'm going to love her. And she may be dealing with this postpartum and we don't know what emotional situation she's in. And don't be so hard on her. And next thing you know, Halle comes out with, oh, maybe she did overreact. He's always safe with his dad. And it's like, Halle, if you don't stand up, girl, And stop letting this man constantly gaslight you. You may have been okay with that when it was just you, but this is your baby now. You, like you said, you are your child's protector. Don't let him gaslight you. Now, I don't know if he's trying to intentionally wreak some sort of havoc in your life, which, for all intents and purposes, it could look like he is. But now is the time to stand up. Now, Halle may not have even understood the instinct that prompted her to know that that was not a safe environment for her child. But you don't have to understand what the reasoning is. You need to go with that feeling. And that there are so many instances in this world today where people have ignored the instincts, the God-given instincts that we all have, because he did say that he's going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh in the last days. So these are God-given instincts telling us, wait a minute, don't go over there. Oh, nope, that's a red flag. Oh, no. There are people who, because of PC-ness, because of wokeness, because of whatever, they are ignoring the instincts, the God-given instincts, and they're trying to explain these feelings to other people who are not going to understand and accept them, because sometimes that person themselves, they don't even know where that instinct or that feeling is coming from. It's like in that movie, The Little Things with Denzel Washington, came out a few years back. One of the scenes in there, though, one of the beginning scenes was a woman. She was in her house. And it was nighttime. The area wasn't that great an area, but she was in her house. All of a sudden, there's a knock at the door. I don't remember all the particulars. I don't know if the man said he was like the gas company or a neighbor or whatever. The lady did not initially feel comfortable opening the door for this man. She paused, she looked, she pondered, she was like, I don't know. Basically, you could see the indecision, you can see something saying, don't open the door. All the black people in the theater was like, don't open the door. But of course, part of the movie, she opens the door. Fade to black. Next scene, here comes Denzel Washington as the cop investigator coming in. She's gone. And one of the things that he said as he was looking over her body was that you saw him, you had that little voice that told you, no, don't do it. This could be strange. What if this happens? But instead, she ignored it. She said, oh, well, I shouldn't judge. He could be a friend. He's not, he looks harmless. He could be whatever. She ignored that little instinct that said no, because of all this societal, don't judge a book by its cover, and don't do this, and he may not be this, and you think too harshly, and not all people are like. She ignored the instinct because of all the other things, all the foolishness, and then she was gone. So when it comes to things like that, those instincts that we can't explain, that we have no reasoning for, don't let people talk you out of that. And that's what Halle did again in this instance with DDG. She let them talk her out of those instincts, and now is saying maybe she overreacted. You did not overreact. You did not overreact. So stand on business for baby Halo. I don't care what lies, what type of foolishness, what type of insincerities, or what type of I'm a good guy, I'm a good guy. I don't care what type of that is being fed to you that has made you kowtow to things in the past. Stand on business when it comes to baby Halo. You honor those instincts that you have. Stop all this folding, because whether you know it or not, whether you think it or not, whether they even know it or not, there is enmity at times between men and women, and sometimes they don't know why. It's all part of the curse that entered the world with Adam and Eve in the garden. There's enmity. The men are angry with the women are angry with the men. We don't know what people's intentions are, and sometimes they don't even know what their intentions are. So stop working on the natural in these things, especially when it comes to your child. Listen to that instinct and stand on business. Don't let him gaslight you anymore. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks for watching.